were released last night after being arrested at a pride rally in Manila last week. The group's lawyer, Minnie Lopez, says the Manila prosecutor's office approved the release, pending further preliminary investigation. The police have said that they are filing charges related to illegal assembly in violation of RA 11332. But Lopez says the Pride's legal team is now building its case and will file countercharges against the arresting authorities. The Office of the Solicitor General has been placed on lockdown after an employee's COVID-19 rapid test came back positive. The OSG said the lockdown will be implemented immediately and did not state when it would be lifted. And Bloomberg reports that China's government has asserted broad new powers over Hong Kong to rein in dissent. The legislation passed by lawmakers and signed by Chinese President Xi Jinping allows potential life sentences for breaking laws imposed by China, like subversion of state power and collusion with foreign forces. These will also apply to actions committed by anyone, Hong Kong resident or not, anywhere in the world. And the law also appears to penalize non-violent protests. Going back to our story earlier with the individual stranded in Metro Manila, we're going to circle back now to Greg Gregorio. He's on the line to tell us about the situation at the airport. Greg, can you hear us?
Yes, Charles, that locally stranded individuals have been taking shelter at a waiting shed along Bruce Avenue in Pasay City for days now. They wait for their scheduled flights bound for the respective provinces. Among them is a group of Anok Gemadil. There are 50 of them hoping to go home to Cotabato. They've been here since Saturday, 3 days earlier than their supposed flight this morning. He explained that they can no longer pay rent and other dues as their income was very much affected by the community quarantine implementation in the NCR since March. But they were shocked to find out that their supposed flight to Cotabato this morning has been canceled. With Anok is Saidin Ulama and his 4-year-old daughter who has been sleeping on the road these past few days. They say this is the fourth time their flight home was rebooked, but this time they did not receive any advisory about the cancellation. 61-year-old Emilet Bocani is also among those staying in the waiting shed. She has a confirmed flight to Bacolod, she has a booked flight to Bacolod, but she's not aware that this has been canceled too. And of course, their flights were supposed to fly to their respective provinces via Cebu Pacific. And SEBPAC spokesperson Charo Lugarta explains that these individuals might have bought plane tickets back when there are still available flights to their destinations. However, flight schedules have been unpredictable due to the limitations brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. Charles Lugarta added that if their airline passengers provided correct and complete contact details during the booking procedure, they should have received flight cancellation advisory. Passengers are also reminded to regularly monitor the status of their flights by Cebu Pacific social media accounts or its website. Charles?
Right, Greg, this issue has caught the attention of the president. In fact, he did mention this last night. Meanwhile, how many LSIs are currently stranded there at the airport?
Charles, early, when you check the surroundings early this morning, we've seen at least 20 stranded individuals at the waiting shed that we've talked about earlier. Now we're here at the NAIA Terminal 3, where we can see no stranded individuals. However, Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade and Manila International Airport Authority General Manager Edmond Monreal will conduct an inspection in a few minutes to check the surroundings. That is in accordance to the order of the president, as he has said yesterday, that she wants a space in the airport for the LSI. Charles?
Thank you, Greg Gregorio. This just in, a hostage taking took place at East Avenue Medical Center this morning. While being treated, the suspect, identified as Hilarion Achondo, grabbed the syringe of his attending physician and pointed it at her neck. The hostage taker was later on pacified and apprehended. He is now under the custody of the QCPD as the investigation is still ongoing. For more updates, follow News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. You can also visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis, and you can catch One News on the Signal Play app. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.